What's up everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to another video. This is going to be the second video in the series which I call as quote-unquote gems of Game Pass. And the last one, because I got a lot of likes and new comments on my previous gems of Game Pass video, which was about the game called Saboteur. And it is on Game Pass actually. It is a part of the EA Play, which is obviously available in Game Pass. And this game is called ReCore. We do have to go over there. I think there would be a boss fight here or something like that, but let's just make sure that I've not missed anything. Because I've really just installed the game and I have finished the game. If you have followed my previous videos, this is where we came through. We have to go over there. Obviously, there's a green marker as well, but just wanted to make sure we don't have to grapple or do something like that. I'm not even sure of the controls, but let's go. Okay, F. As I thought, we had to grapple. I was thinking, you know, mixing things up with the Tomb Raider game. It also has a female protagonist. And it's just been some time since I played a game with a proper female protagonist. This is going to be the boss fight. Iron Fang.
Well, guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Let's do it the hard way, guys. Now this is going to be easy. I do think the game has 3 difficulty modes. However, the game naturally, even on normal, is going to be very hard towards the end. Trust me, if you have seen my previous videos, the game can be very hard in a few levels, and the boss fight with Victor can be decently hard.
Gotta do more damage.
Do more damage? Why is Mac not attacking him? Mac is our dog. Yeah, figured out the controls. It's E. E to trigger a lethal attack, but it needs to be charged. Okay, I guess we still have to do more damage then. Wow, dodged a close one here. Go in, Mac. What are you doing? Getting tagged over here. And we got the extract. We have to time it a little bit. That, you know. Okay, giving me the warning here. Hold F to pull. Yes.
Gotcha.
So this fight was easy, but I'm telling you, in the game, as you move forward, there will be very hard boss fights. More importantly, more than the boss fights, I would say the game overall is platforming oriented, so the platforming sections can become very hard. A lot of lasers, spikes, moving platforms, and if you fall down, obviously you die due to gravity. Those type of stuff which normally you find in a platforming oriented game.
Okay. Let's go home.
It's a very simple game, you know, a very austere. Let's just say it is not very flashy, doesn't do a lot of things exceptionally. It doesn't have a lot of new stuff. It's just a good old game, I would say. It is very old-esque game. You can see the vibe as well. Reminds you of a lot of the early 2000s type of games.
Home sweet home.
And that's our home actually. So crawler. And the controls are both very well in terms of precision. They do go, like if you're pressing forward, it does indeed work very well. So platforming sections are a breeze, and you don't have to, they are not finicky, I guess.
More rope.
And if I'm not sure of the controller, I have played this with the controller, but did not face any issues, so I guess they must be accurate. Because you do have to do, as you can see, dodging all of the lasers and these things. You have to do a lot of jumping, double dashing, triple jump, all sorts of abilities will be upgraded and available in the future. And even this, because it does the tug of war, I call this. extraction does require precise timing. All in all, the latency, etc., are almost negligible. So the game is really fun to play. Has very long, I would say, what's it called? Thinking of the word here while I'm trying to fight. Gauntlet. The enemy gauntlets can sometimes be very long though. Much longer than, let's say, crosscode. We gained some new item here.
Mobile maintenance habit.
Adams is an AI, I think, just like Mac.
Built to last. Of course, no one thought it.
Because there is the... I don't want to give you a lot of spoilers, but as you can see, this island is currently uninhabited, and there is literally no one here. But later on in the game, you will find a woman, a new human. I wanted to show you around scenery. These are slightly more powerful, but they do have dropped the ReCore. So if we can get a few ReCores early on, it will be good. Defeating the enemies is as you would expect in a normal roguelike game. The shield is taken down. Then you perform a guard break, which is called the shield break. Remember crosscode? Yeah. So the guard break or the shield break, and then the extraction or the critical attack. I don't think we can extract it when it's powerful. We need to weaken it a little. And in case you miss out the loot, it's not a big deal. Personally, my review of the game is as follows. When I was playing this before, I really felt like easy breezing through the game, enjoying the scenery, moving around, really grabbing the loot and building a bunch of robots, which you do have to build. So all in all, it was very fun. And I thought, like, this game doesn't really offer a challenge. However, that's not true. That's not true at all. The game does indeed become challenging towards the end. And you will be surprised because for the most part, there's a sudden jump in the difficulty. That's what I call it. There are quite a few games which have this sudden jump in difficulty. Really floating in midair. There are some very, I would say, strong sections, strong platforming sections. So they are both amazing. The view is amazing. Climbing on all of those platforms. This one right here. We can try to take it. It's a health upgrade. Let's see. There's some tricky platforming section that we have to do. Something like that. See. Okay, nothing is required. We can get one right here. The health increased. So it does encourage exploration. Does reward you for it. I remember when I was playing this the last time, I had to, look up after requiring the health upgrades that where all of the points are. But now I already know that you can get the health upgrades by just looking around. So I don't need to do this consciously like last time. Now let's enter the crawler and then we will end the game. I don't want to keep the video very long. It's just gems of Gamepass, right? To show you with the gems, doesn't have to be a super A rated, 10 rated game. It is a very good game. I would say 8 out of 10 for what it's trying to do. Because you have to define what the game is for its category and what it's trying to accomplish. For example, if it's an RPG, not every game is going to be like Dragon Age Origins or Mass Effect 2. Those would be the very best games in their category, but I still would give it 8 or 10. Mainly for its small aesthetic appeal, giving us the good old game vibe.
Weird.
Very interesting.
Looked like it lost an
And it does have a very unique take on the story. Although they left it with a cliffhanger,
If
a
you can
very,
just
very bad cliffhanger. I would
Sweet
hopefully
dreams.
want a
wake up
sequel.
already. It's been 200 years. Listen, I just wanted to tell you I've got a little more work to do here. But they're holding a space for me on the next evacuation fleet, and I'll meet you on Far Eden, just like I promised. Don't worry, Joel. Everything's going according to plan.
Everything is not going according to plan.
No, Mac. Nothing is going according
As I
to
said.
plan.
So Adams might be her father, as far as I know. It's been some time
Look,
since I played this, but Adams' AI
pylon in the next sector is offline.
would be talking to
We've got power,
Jule.
we can unlock the gate, go over
When I
there.
said Adam is an AI, that was the AI of Adam.
It says the pylon's
Adam
been offline
used to
for
be her father,
96
but he
years.
died.
So why didn't we wake up right when the problem started? We're the closest maintenance team, right? What happened, Dad? Where are you? And where's everybody else? Come on, Mac. I'll get you fixed up. And we both need to fix that pylon.
Does he seem a bit weird, petting the dog when it's in fact a robot? I will save the game here and then end the game.
Come on over to the workbench, Mac.
There's a workbench. I'm not sure what I was going to do here. Workbench, you can research new parts. Okay. Research blueprints. Enter the canine. Let's do the research, I guess. I think there should be a way to save the game. Can have a new loadout here. Enter to equip. I already have equipped. Change the part. Is it the core part? Let's see which one does have. Oh, here we go. Unlocked an achievement, and now let's go back. Save loadout. Loadout saved. I actually also need to look at saving the game. Then I will end the video.
Okay,
Here we go.
ready to help me fix that terraforming pylon?
Locate the offline terraforming platform. That's pylon. That's access denied.
Security protocol V10LT?
Surprised whether I would be able to save the game right now. I do think
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
there needs to be something done to.
Transfer plate as long as the protocol is active.
Yeah. There needs to be something done in order to save the game from here. I'm not even sure we can save the game. I think there's a way to transfer, what's it called, to the fast travel. I think. Yeah, it's going to unlock the fast travel. But we'll do the quests usually. So here, if we do quit,
Is in the next sector, Mac. Let's get going.
let's see if we can go to the main menu, return to the title screen. We'll go back in and see whether it does save. It does save the game. However, we won't be able to do the manual save without unlocking it first. There is some quest we need to do, a side quest. Once that is done, we should be able to play. And that's the profile. We should start from the first pylon quest. And the dystopian vibe versus a post-apocalyptic world where no one survives is usually something which gets me hooked.
The pylon is in the next sector.
So it does automatically indeed save the game. And That's a good point to end the video, so that we'll end it at the 15-minute mark. Thank you for watching.